Xebec, a favorite small, fast vessel, almost exclusively used in the Mediterranean. They were used for both for cargo and among the Tripolitan pirates. In fact, the problems they gave American shipping in the Mediterranean was actually the cause of the American Act of 1794. We declared war on the Barbary pirates. With the lateen rig like this, the ship was could be very fast, could be with a relatively small crew. They were characterized by a big, long bowsprit out here and a big overhang on the stern. And the pirate versions carried armament of rather small cannons, from 4 to 8 pounds. And they were small, shallow draft, and carried a rather large crew. The smaller ones had as many as 200 men aboard. The larger ones had 3 masts, where this also had a foremast up here that was square rigged, and they could have as many as 400 men in the crew. And the guns were still small caliber, but just more for the larger hull. The Xebec entered American history, of course, when USS Philadelphia tried to chase one down, and the Xebec sailed over a reef, and when USS Philadelphia sailed over the same reef, USS Philadelphia didn't make it. This was mentioned in our talk about Constitution. The Barbary pirates were pretty well cleaned out of the Mediterranean in the 19th century by combined French and British operations. The model is, the builder is unknown. The interesting part of the model is the figures aboard. We have several models that have a human figure aboard to give you some idea of scale, the size. This builder has included really a busy group of crew, and the fascinating part of this is every one of them is working, is doing something for the crew. Nobody has his hands in his pockets. The Xebec itself was pretty much wiped out in the 19th century, but there are still descendants of the lateen rig like this, the small Xebec, still hauling cargo